Hello everyone, welcome to our video tutorial. For today, we will learn how to use Canva. Canva is a free platform that allows users to create and download designs for any occasion. It's very simple and easy to use and has a lot of pre-built templates. Canva has a pro version if you want to have an access to more advanced tools and contents. As we move to our session, we will make sure that you will gain knowledge about its interface, the how-tos and best practices for you to create a bunch of amazing designs and outputs. Lastly, after all the discussion, you'll have your time to start drafting your design goals and be creative using the tools and elements to create your own outputs. So, let's get started.
Let's have a hands-on activity. Let's create a sample logos out of the elements available for free here on Canva. So for the first logo, let's have a restaurant logo. Click Templates and on the search bar, type there food. So different templates will appear. So these templates will use this for us to have some inspiration.
I'll click this Roosting Roasters. So we'll create a Korean style restaurant out of this Roosting Roasters template.
So for the name, I'll be changing this to Aja Aja. Next, for the description, to make it easier for the customer to know the restaurant I have, I'll type in here Korean restaurant. I'll change the rooster icon to a Korean food icon. So I'll click Elements and then type here, I'll type here Korean.
Just scroll down and look for the perfect icon for your logo.
Try to find an element that will match the color of the text. So let me just look for a good element. Oh, there. So I'll be using this bibimbap icon which matches the color of meta text. So let me just resize the graphic. So let me click that and then use the sides to adjust. And also for the text, let me change text to 60. And then Korean restaurant, I'll change this to 20. Alright. So there you have it. We already have one sample logo. So this is a Korean restaurant logo. Next, click the add page.
For the next page, I'll be creating a service delivery logo. So same process. Click again Templates and then use the search bar and type here a keyword.
So I'll search point. So this one is a good one. This local shop. Notice that it's a pro version. So technically you cannot use this for free. But what we can do here is that we can use this as our inspiration. So I'll be searching a location point since that matches the icon of that local shop. So I'll click this free graphic and then search for more recommendations. So let me click this one, this orange and blue location point. Let me just resize this and then put it in the middle. So I'll be clicking this house graphic. I'll click this house, and then I'll put this location point inside the house. So right click and then click send backwards. And then instead of blue and orange, I'll select green. So I'll select red. And then for the house, I'll change it to green. So you can choose whatever color you like, as long as it will complement each other. So let me just experiment some colors here. And then just resize. Then just resize the graphics. And then just resize the image. And then right now, I'm seeing a free space, this white space in the middle. So I want to cover this. I'll be using another element. To change this. So I'll be changing this first location point. Okay, so I have here a sample color combination that I'll be using on my logo. So I'll have a green house with a red pin location. Alright, so let me just resize this. And then to cover that white space at the back.
So next thing that I'll be doing is I'll add a square at the back of this point. To easily add a square, just press the R key on your keyboard.
And then just resize that. So it should match the color of the house. So click again the color palette. And then right click for the point and then bring it forward. So there. So a little adjustments again on the size. Put it in the middle of the house. So here, select everything and then let me just group this. Right click and then select group. Now let me add some text.
Okay, so just a quick look on my sample template. It's best if I'll be using a thick font.
So for the text, I'll be naming this point to point. So I'll just need a bold font here for the customers to easily read the name of the business. So here, point to point.
So double click the name and then let's change the font. So I'll use this League Gothic. So from 38, I'll change this to 60. Then under the word to, I'll add a red line.
Click elements. And then there you have it. You have there a line. Change it to color red to match the location point. Adjust this. So put it here below the text. There. So here, let me just wait for Canva to save it. And then there. We already have two sample logos out of the free elements here on Canva. So you may use the templates as your inspiration for creating your own design. And then click the download button so you can download the two designs that we created. So we are now done with the hands-on logo creation. So we're able to create two kinds of logos out of the free elements here in Canva. So for your first activity, think of two types of businesses that you would like to pursue and create a logo for each type. Use the elements to represent how you want the business to be remembered. So I have here some sample logos of the known brands in the market, and then so each color represents an emotion. So use this guide once you create your own business logos. And then later on, we'll let everyone show their logos and explain why they choose that design. So here is the fast draft of the logo that I've created. Take your time as you create yours. So earlier, we've created a logo for our business. So this time, let's have another activity and we'll be making a poster.
You can use these posters to promote your businesses. You can post this on your social media account so you can reach more customers.
So let's get started. On your Canva account, choose one template. For this one, I'll be using a flyer. So wait for it to load up on the next tab. So here. So let me just choose a sample template. So I'll be using the silver kitchen. As you can see there's already frames for pictures. So I just need to delete the pictures. And then I would want to show my restaurant, the sample food, and my staff. So I'll type here on the elements, diner. I'll just choose some pictures. So just some disclaimer, this is just a sample one. So right now I'm using some stock photos available here in Canva for free. So let me just look for a sample restaurant, a sample picture of a restaurant here, and then I'll be typing waiter. So I'll choose a good one. Let me have some. So here, a woman. So this one, a picture of a woman. And then for the name, I'll be removing the logo, the sample logo, and then I'll choose the logo that I've created. So since it's not yet uploaded here, let me click this upload icon and then choose device and click and then find the picture, then click open. So wait for it to load up, wait for it to be uploaded, and then let me click this. So here, so this is the logo that I've created. I'll put this in the middle, and then instead of black, I'll change this to yellow. So for the background, I'll change the background to yellow to match the background color of my logo. Let me just adjust this, put it in the middle. Okay. And then for the text, so you can change the style of the text if you want to make it bold or italicized. You can also change the color of the text so it will match on the color of your logo, for example. Or if you have other palettes that you would want to use this color palette tool.
This is what's good about Canva. Since these are pre-made templates, it gives you an easy designing experience. You don't need to think about much on where to put the elements, but just adjust and resize. It saves time. Plus, it's completely free.
And then for the text here, I'll change this to 20. Change its size to, so let me try 30. And then let's just say my restaurant is on level 3 East Century Mall. Adjust this. So more of like designing the text, and then there. So once you're satisfied with the design of your flyer, so you can simply click this download button and choose the file type and then click download. Wait for it to finish. Then Canva will show you a sample print. So we're done with the first poster. And then aside from this one, I'll be creating another poster for my Korean restaurant. So instead of clicking a template, I'll be using this create a design button on the right side.
So instead of using poster template, let's use Instagram post.
Let me click this templates and then look for a sample template. So scroll down, right, this. Let's say I want to have an animated Instagram post. So let me select Instagram post and then here. So of course I need to change these pictures. So let me just click this and press delete on the keyboard. So let me just remove these elements. And then same thing, I'll upload the logo that I've created earlier. And then click, then look for the picture and then click open. Wait for it to load up and then here. So I'll be putting this on the left side of this post. Then let me just resize. So instead of resizing, I am actually cropping the image since there's a lot of space for this one. Okay, and then click done right here. And then for the background, instead of black, I want it to match on the logo, so I'll be choosing white. So notice that there's photo colors that's available. So here, instead of guessing the color of your images, it already gives you the idea of what color you will choose from. And then I won't change the orange color since it matches my logo. Now, let me add some elements. So I'll be using frames. So I can easily add photos here. So let me choose here. I'll choose an iPhone. Resize, I'll resize this and then look for a photo. So for example, I'll be looking for a photo of a Korean food. So I'll look for a bibimbap picture right here. So this is a good one. So this one is a free one. I'll be using this. Let me adjust the photo. Okay. Then finally, once I'm satisfied with this, I'll add some background for the orange area so that it won't look plain. So I'll click patterns. So I'll search for patterns. Pattern backgrounds. And then here, this yellow one. Great. So little adjustments. And then click the pattern and then press Command D or Control D to duplicate. And then put this at the back of the picture of this iPhone. So I'll do right click. So I'll right click and then select send backward. Same with the first pattern on top. Right click and then send backward. I'll change the size, the little adjustments on the size to cover everything. So I'll click this transparency icon and then adjust the transparency. Same as the other pattern below. Okay, some adjustments here. And then there you have it. We are done on our second poster. Click download. And then you can save this as an MP4 video since this is an animated one, and then click download. Alright, so we are done. So you can now post this sample poster or sample flyer, an animated Instagram post to your social media accounts, and let everyone knows that your business is now open.
Creating your brand's identity affects the overall impact of your business. May it be text, a photo, a logo, or a design. It is what's left as a reminder to anyone who uses or sees that makes up your product, and most importantly is what your company represents. Here are some of the factors we need to consider in upscaling our brand. Purpose. What does your brand or business stands for? Why does your brand exist? Imagery. How do you make your visuals aesthetic? Make sure that you apply your own taste, as what we did on creating your own presets for that personal touch. Name. In this time of Divergent, a witty name considers something meaningful. How does your name present your shop? Personality. It is what connects you to your audience. Personality is the reason why others are encouraged to view your shop.